In this video, we're going to look at second charge sourcing within Xplan Mortgage. So there are two main reasons as to why you may want to secure the loan source within Xplan Mortgage. The first could be that you have a client doing a remortgage and they want to raise additional capital. And the second might be that their client simply wants a secured loan or second charge. Both of these we are able to do within the system. So firstly, I'm going to demonstrate a remortgage with additional borrowing. So I'm going to go into the mortgage quote button here on the main dashboard. I'm going to pop in some details of the client on the left hand side before going across to the requirements. So the mortgage purpose is a remortgage for capital raising. I'm going to put in the existing mortgage provider, and the existing monthly amount. The loan type and repayment method will be staying the same. I'm going to do it over 15 years. Now the value of the property is £200,000 and the existing mortgage is £80,000. The additional borrowing amount that they want is £20,000. Once you've done this, you'll be ready to source. So in the bottom right hand corner, simply just select the source button. And what this will do is take you through to the results page. Because I've done two sources, I have two tabs. The first one is based purely for the remortgage product, and it says mortgage products there. The second tab is just for the additional borrowing, so it will show purely the secured loan element of the source. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my products in a total to pay. So this will show the cheapest product overall. What we are also able to do is compare products as we've seen in earlier training. So if I select a couple, and then we can go to product comparison here, and you've got your products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unselect two and just go with this Virgin Money product here. So what I could do is I could go through to client summary and proceed to build the client if they just wanted to do the remortgage. But what I want to do is I want to see whether the additional borrowing could be better for the client. So I'm just going to select additional borrowing, and again I'm just going to resource it by total to pay. And as you can see, this is the lowest as well. So I'm just going to select this one here. Now, the next tab to go on would be the cost comparison tab, so the third one along. So what this will do is this will look at the remortgage product and then the additional borrowing and work out which one would be cheaper for the client. In this instance, it's saying that the additional borrowing is actually cheaper if they continued making their £500 payment a month. So once you and your client are happy, the next step would be to go to client summary. Click on the drop down, select illustrations, and go through from here. So that's the remortgage with additional borrowing element. The next scenario I'm going to go through is if a client simply wanted to do a secured loan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the client summary, and I'm going to add in a new mortgage case. I'm going to add in a new requirement. So with this one, I'm simply going to call it second charge. The mortgage purpose we are going to put in as second charge. The value of the property, I'm going to use the same figures that we did earlier on. So the value is £200,000. The existing mortgage is £80,000. And the second charge amount is £20,000. Again, I'm just going to pop in their existing mortgage provider and the existing monthly amount and the term that they want it over. So once we're happy with that, let's simply press source. So as you can see, this time round, I've only got the one tab. Again, like I did earlier on, I'm going to refilter it by total to pay, so it should show the overall least amount. Again, I can compare products in the product comparison tab here. So you can see all of the notes side by side. And you can also go back to the main tab and select notes from here. Okay, if we go back to the main sourcing screen, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to untick the products that I don't want. So I'm just left with this Norton Home Loans product here. The next step would be to go through to the illustrations. Now what you're able to do is work through these here. So you'd be able to generate your documents, and what this would do is this would make sure the information is all correct. Your broker fees, your product fees, the procreation fees, and any complaint details. These documents will automatically upload under the the case summary, You would then recommend the product and generate the suitability letter. And then you would go and apply on the provider's site. So once that's all done, you will be able to go back to the client summary page. And as you can see, there's the remortgage with additional borrowing I did earlier on, and then the second charge source, which I have just done.